plenty meat. White fufu with plenty arrow. Yellow fufu small maggi. Now so we do and we for bello. We no go so carry today. If I know the cook I dey for nebo. Before we cool I'm down for beer palo. One charge the bill for my nemo. I said that I'm a tango now what is so. One fufu. For all my men them. Just got on me mutumbu. Cause I'm a good dancer.
This year we did it double. And next year that's triple. Follow me, come drink me more. Anything you want, lunch Billy got you. Hands in the air, it's a new year. Hands in the air, we celebrate. Hands in the air, it's a new year. Hands in the air, watch me wind my waist.
Danny ba, yeah. I go fugu back, oh yeah. I bumbi, oh yeah. Osani for sanini, yeah. Danny ba, yeah. I go fugu back, yeah. Sasanini, yeah. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Now for Bafu, we go so. Yeah, I love Mamuno. Here to take a bow. Ninio. All this money now for trouble. Take your woman down to the floor. If you want to, pass him over. Woman, them plenty, make a dress so. We don't be sing, we don't be show. The money, the end can all be small. Make we celebrate the goal. I thank God for the life where you gave up to me. I count to my blessings, now I am the singer. Nobody run me down, no. Nobody bring me down, no. Nobody stop me shine, no. Danny ba, yeah. I go fugu back, oh yeah. I bumbi, oh yeah. Osani for sanini, yeah. Danny ba, yeah. I go fugu back, yeah. Sasanini, yeah. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Now for Bafu, we go so. Yeah, I love I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. I see the love in the air. Oh, there's no place like home. Ooh, Bamenda, I don't fit forget you. Bamenda, I don't fit forget you.
Joy for my best. Don't forget mutumbo tempo na best. Happy New Year, get ready for the rest. Put on your dancing shoes, tireless. Double me that charge, give me two boy my timbo. No be shot sick, melody boy and a mimo. Papa my do the one with taco no be monkey. Let's smile away.
As we join you, share extensively, let's bring everybody on board. We're going to start in the next few minutes.
Advance normally. Forward, backward, roll. Mistangwa fube. Forward, backward. Option music. Dr. Gongala Stefan. Now for Bafuta. Happy New Year.
Okay. Thank you all very much. As you join us, you share. We are sorry that we are starting an hour late. We're following other stories on the ground, like the story that is coming out from the Buea Central Prison. Yesterday was Kondingi, and so we are going to extend our prayers to other prisoners in Bamenda, Bafoussam, Edea, and everywhere, Douala, because this is the time. The time is now to take the regime out, and that is why we are thanking our brothers in the various detention centers around the colonial country, like Republic du Cameroon, that has recolonized our people for as many years as you can imagine. So we're going to beef it up, and we're going to continuously pray for the prisoners. For now, from Buea, we can't give you too much details, but just know that there is an incident within the vicinity of the Buea prisons, and so we are following up closely. We'll get updates, and we'll make sure we bring all the details to you subsequently. Probably we are communicating with our second stringers, and we'll be checking up from time to time what pictures they are sending to us in order for us to update you. And want to thank you all very much, ladies and gentlemen. As you join this show, just click on share. We're 1 hour behind schedule. We wanted to make sure that we follow up with the Buea story so that we could just put it up here. It's better late than never, as we say. Today, ladies and gentlemen, like we've always said in the past days, this revolution has recalibrated. We are revitalizing the revolution. That is why you see other activists are beginning to be touched in their consciences, and they have started talking the language of this platform, and they are proposing in another way that it is about time the youth took over. But that's not the case. It's about time we kicked out the bad seats within our revolution, those who are concentrating on conspiracy theories, those who are concentrating on sabotage, those who, after stealing money, they make sure that they bring all sorts of conspiracy theories. They call you all sorts of names. I told you guys that they will move from one name to another as far as I'm concerned. Today, they have moved from calling me a tribalist to somebody who is setting confusion in the revolution. So that is how it's going to be, because they have formulated their policies and their actions based on conspiracy theories. But I want to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. The revolution has changed. Going forward is going to be the way some of us took it personally 10, 12 months ago. And we brought it to the level that gave La Republic a lot of headache. We are going to use our personal actions, personal connections, personal context on the ground to ensure that we recalibrate the fight. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you all know that the time is now. Either we beat La Republic now or never. And we will not leave this fight for the next generation. And in order for us not to leave the fight for the next generation, you must all join me in the primordial crusade of kicking out all thieves in the revolution. I want to let you know something. And I will show you, I will start with this very crucial exhibition so that you understand. And I want you to look at this. Okay, yesterday, I made a post on National Telegraph where I did it only on Telegraph, where I announced this live show. Now, when you come to National Telegraph, where we have announced this live show, that was yesterday. I want you to look at those who commented. I'll just go down. You see there is Nelson Ochemba. You think the comment is negative. He's saying his own thing. I will read some of the commentators here so that you'll begin to see them here and you see the comments they put here. You have... there is this other negative fake profile that is, for those who are watching on YouTube, we're doing this on Facebook, it's very vital because I have come back to revitalize and redirect the revolution to the path of the community. This is where we call the actions. This is the period where every silent Cameroonian must decide to take the bulls by the horns. I will tell you a little theory, the newest theory that you know, but we have to recalibrate it. I love using the word recalibrate because when things are not going well, you recalibrate, you revitalize. I just talked about Nelson Ocheba. We have to be calling their names because kicking them out at this moment, at this juncture, is very important. Now, we go further. You have this other fake profile called Alan Chris. Alan Chris. In fact, if you look at those who click like on this post, you look Alan Chris, all Afu, they are just there. Emadi, Prince Ebra. So you look at the various people who ensure that they put negative comments on that National Telegraph. But we are not going to block them. So those are just a few. So we understand because it's a social media kind of ideology. But I have a thick skin because I know how it works, because communication is my field. So your comments end at each post, and when I come back online, you are neutralized, because that is how it's going to be. Let me let you know, and let me let you, all of you know, that this is the time. And I will start in a few minutes. As you join, share extensively. Let's have everybody on board. Now, as you have all seen, we must understand that there are aspects in a revolution that you cannot and you should never ever shun away from. There are aspects that you must stand firm. When I talk firm, you must stand very powerful. Please, in case they interrupt my live show, come back immediately. We've got to finish this discussion. Now, I want all of you to know that this is your fight. It is something that you must put your hands on. All of you, all the activists, Mark Barita, Dela, Ashu Kingsley, Joshua Carr, Yannick Sikot, all of you activists, true to yourselves, Retima, Atanga Achiri, you guys must come out now and begin to speak the truth to power. Make the audience as well. Condemn these criminals, all these conspiracy theorists. We must kick them out of this revolution. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians. We must all understand that the theory of the priests and the sermon is universally binding. But before I get to that, let me now go to the crux of this discussion. I'll touch on it very lightly, then I come back towards the end. It's about school. You see, it is very clear that the commanders on the ground have spoken extensively on this school issue, and we are not going to belabor the point. But I want to tell everybody, mommy them, papa them, brothers and sisters, all in our diaspora, we get the responsibility, because once where school starts, this struggle will not finish. Now, why that way? Me as Eric TATAW, the rock, as soon as I will see the way the train of affairs that they go, I come out without fear or favor, and I shout to the top of my voice, say no school no go be, and I give all the reasons. I continue for talk say no school no go be, and I don't continue for hold that fire for the longest time. Now position will not ever change, because I know how devastating when school resume it will be for this struggle. Of course, as usual, some people then, I'll talk I'm very clean and clear. Nelson Ochemba, when a Dr. Sako is supporter, I want to, because last time I talked about Proverbs 25 verse 5. Until our acting president learn for remove, me make sure say bad people do not talk on his behalf. Because when man become too negative, he endorsement for you now it be like a poison chalice. They talk say, oh, now because Manchu BBC don't call for school, now why I can't oppose, say school must resume. Steve Nebo, all of them down the corner, Steven Nebafu, now he named that, but he first, he get fake name for Facebook, but he claim for, like say, the fight war. Now, they deny, say, oh no, school must go on. Now, when the CN say, tables don't change, because as Eric TATAW, I believe in anything when I true word the preacher. Everyone Bishop of Manfe, Monseigneur, Dr. Andrew Nkea become bless me for you. He talk for me about school. I tell him, say, you're worship. School no will go on. I know you insult you, insult me. I say, school no will go on. And I elaborate some of the reasons that I will elaborate after. But some people, they say, I become manchul top. As a matter of fact, this platform, what we preach peace and unity 2 months ago, and what you see continue to preach and go some people they take and for granted, will be talk say, no school, long before Manchum BBC. In fact, one of my colleagues, they went a journalist for some group, he started to do school resumption campaign. They say, you got to stop this. So Manchum BBC came many weeks after me, because I believe in the temperature on the ground. That is the fact. And all of us must accept that, whether or not we like them. Some people, they be designed for speak the truth. Some people, they be designed for recalibrate things that they go wrong. And some people, of course, they be designed for say, God don't put the hand on their head, say, people get for listen to them. Look at him. It looks so crazy. It looks so terrible. It looks so frustrating. In fact, it looks so defeating for a communication officer for a government and for their surrogates, for God to say, don't listen to this person. Listen, that is show defeat. Because I don't think I will not listen to you. And they only give you a point the way that they make sure say, you all man see and say they lie. And you lost credibility naturally. Now, if you fight this, and for people to say, oh, this is join the revolution backward, that is a big lie. If we not successfully uproot this criminalism from this revolution, trust me, we are done. Now, I'll put my phone for charge very quickly because I got a few things that I have to from this phone. If we not move this criminalism, if we not take them out from this revolution, forget about it. Now, I will just go now, detail, for explain a few things to a few people that they be confused and they be a little bit distracted with the facts. And Awani and Bazonians, may they take the responsibility. I know how much we don't put up for this fight. I know how much more we got for put up. And I know how much more we got to fight conspiracy theories. Now, a lot of people that do conspiracy for the past, when I always smash them, I take their heads, I put them on that tray, I grind them, they be talk now that food them. So when they become the talk after I already finish with them, I'll not be see they reply them. So now there's another team, another group, this of people, until all of them can realize say somebody was born into this revolution. Somebody they way he don't give a life into this revolution. I need the fear where you curse me while you talk true because the truth shall always prevail. You people also have conspiracy theories. Esquece all we know for the IG for Dr. Sako. We have no conspiracy theory past Tapang Ivo. We have no rishi. 1 billion. Tapang get the mastery. But yet a caution like coal pop. In fact, I put on my nose like coal pop. Because that is the spirit. God loves the truth. And none of them have stop the truth. Because they keep picking them down every day. Yesterday, when I be complain, including now when I try to defend the very people that don't chop money for my trip to Buea. I be talk say, I not go talk until audit come out. But some people they say, why they talk down? I will answer all those questions. And we must come to the terms that there is a new wind of change in the revolution. Time they were the shidon, because God give me the spirit, depending on the situation. And whether or not you like them, this is the time. I am taking the revolution away from the hands of the thieves and get them back for community. Listen, I don't talk say, I take if you listen on my mommy, my papa, we come out for grave, come. They do the nonsense when they put it down. I will take them to my papa in hand, send it back for grave, bury number 2 times. Say, listen, one man, so you should come up, go back to the grave. Because this is not the time for negotiate the strict uprightness for this revolution with any name, whosoever. When we stand in the gap of prisoners, now because we preach justice, not because we support A, B, or C. When we stand in the gap fence for kick away thieves, not because we have A, B, or C. Now because the moment for the truth, now. And I want to tell you one thing. I want to know one thing. Truth be very unselective. It be very unbiased. Truth be very unparalleled. In fact, truth, it spear. It spear. It become very strong. That's how the truth is. And today, I want to tell you people, you can help me. I want to repeat it categorically clear. Say, I don't need your love at this time. Please, mortgage your love. Not even bother about me. Listen, I'll be one man. This alone, the step where I take a for show and I say, I know they out for popularity. Are they out for the revolution? And I must serve the revolution. Now, let us be clear that I want to give an anecdote for Ambazonians to understand. I will talk a couple of things today. And I will look for my flyer, one point after the other. So share, we are close to 1,000. Share, everybody should come on board. Everybody, share it to everybody, all the WhatsApp groups. And let me say this to you, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians. There is no way you can tell somebody not to buy CCC Savon. You cannot tell me not to buy Coke. You cannot tell me not to buy Hennessy. You cannot tell me not to use which airlines. It is the choice. One man cannot talk on behalf of all the people. You can only talk for yourself. But there are people who are assigned by God to just talk and people listen and they understand, they digest and they know the truth. This is the new truth that nobody can fight. No government, no sector of communication. I did it before and I'm still doing it. I beat the entire Cameroon regime Bajek was quoting me on things I didn't do. Bajek said I killed Westco, the American missionary that was shot and killed by the Republic Turks in Bamenda. I went to the funeral in Indiana, South Bend, but Bajek said I killed. Not one that the FBI was all over me. Bajek said I killed him. It's in the book, Jesus Ngo's new book. You got the Betty Asomo, the Minister of Defense, wrote and signed that I killed Reverend Cosmos, the Kenyan priest. They also paid people to make audios that I burnt the Kumba hospital. They paid people to do collage, including Ambazonians, that I kept people's hands, people's heads. They gave me all sorts of names. Yet, I stood like a rock because Jesus has planted me. And there's nobody that's going to take me down. The Cameroon government, with a lot of money, propaganda, they robbed themselves in Washington. They reported me to Caribas, to Tibo Nash. I'm saying it here on camera, but my hands are clean. I'm a freedom fighter, fighting for the poor of Southern Cameroons. And so nobody can kick against that. Starting with, we have said there is no school. In the next show, we'll calibrate the focus of the no school issue for people to understand that when we say no school, mean no school. And actions have been taken. I don't want to say a lot of things here about the no school issue because this time I'll act more. You'll see something. You'll see something. You know why they call me Gary Master. I take the personal initiative. Yesterday, I made an audio calling for all the prisons in Cameroon to come out. And we're going to do a national protest for the prisoners. We're going to do a protest for the prisoners here in DC and all other countries. We're going to call for that protest because this is what remains vital in our revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, I cannot thank you enough for the trust. I cannot thank you enough for the love and for everything. God is going to bless you for speaking the truth. 1-2 weeks ago, when I was quiet, begging for unity, talking and going this way, which I'm still doing now, they say, oh, Eric TATAW, they insulted me. But I told them that, listen, I am going to come back. And if I come back to the original remix of the Gary Master, it's going to be bad for thieves. You see, everything I'm doing now, I struggle to do it behind the stage. I struggle to do it behind the stage. But everybody, all of them, they were headstrong. And they said, who are you? And I told them that I am Eric TATAW, the Son of God. Because anybody who speaketh the truth is the Son of God. This is the time. Listen, let me tell you something. Listen. My name is Eric TATAW. Quote me anyway. Listen very well. I want to tell you something. The truth is the truth. Now, I want to go to this very important principle, which is called the priests and the sermon. Now, mommy, papa, now the part I want away, anybody would watch me after the video, me call the particular part by part, distributor. I want to talk about the priests and the sermon. Me say, Father for church and mass, the case of the Ambazonian revolution. You see, when Father go for church, like last week Sunday, Father, if you go for church, a Bible, he preaching today, gospel, if he be now on waiting, if he be on prostitution, say, oh, prostitution is very bad, but remember you have to forgive this, do this. Father will preach prostitution. That day for church, where they preach about prostitution, it affect person where he don't do that kind of thing, not so. The person they feel they say, Father, they talk now for you. The person they feel they say, that pastor, they talk now for you. The next day, pastor will preach about rich people, them politicians, the way they don't take resources hostage for country. Tell them how bad it be. Now, same on that. He go preach say, oh, politicians are making the youth jobless. Oh my God. Make sure that everybody, if you are a politician, try to reach out to the youth. They will do all that preaching. The next Sunday, pastor will come preaching. There are some youths who work in the farms of politicians, yet they steal their plantains. They steal this, they steal that. When man of God be the preach about politician, the other Sunday, wait till they happen. The politician they vex. When today it preach about people the way they work of politicians them. Because when politicians they vex, the youth the way they work of politicians they be unemployed, they be happy. Today when they preach about youth they thief politicians, they are plenty. Politicians they be glad. Say the man of God not talk where they used to thief my planting on my farm. But youth then they vex. Now so every time you like day. Yesterday I will preach about AYZ. All will not be clap, will not be glad. Today I will preach about WXYZ. Where in not favor on the cry, on the call my name from one audio to another. Yesterday, while we talk about the wrongs of Dr. Cho Ayaba, I will point out for all of them, for that AGC group, when I will clap for me, when I will say, yes, this is wonderful, he's the best guy in the revolution, because it was a convenient moment for you people. Like the sermon of last week was convenient for the servants of the politician. But this week, it was inconvenient for the politicians. But this week, it is convenient. It is convenient for who? It is convenient for the politicians, but not convenient for the servants of the politician. That is how life operates. So, I am a priest. I give my sermon, irrespective of who you are, how it affects you. The only thing for you to do is that you have to take it and make the correction. That is how we are supposed to work. As Ambazonians, you must stand for the truth. You must deny to speak lies. Now, I want to go further now. With that, you understand that I don't care about what you think about the message I'm preaching today if it doesn't favor you. What I care about is 8 million people. 8 million. So I want to start first things first. I've heard a lot of noise after my last live show. They said Plan B is classified. And I laugh. You know how I laugh? I laugh like a baby. I hold myself. I said Plan B is classified. Indeed, Plan B is classified. Let me tell you something. There is nothing classified about anything related to my trip to Buea because Secretary Chris, Dr. Sako, Tabenyang, the audit committee, they have long declassified my trip to Buea. Before my trip to Buea was classified. And Ambazonian, I want to listen. When I can't talk about Plan B, I call some names them. I talk about some money. And the only thing where these people, the way they support Dr. Sako, which is bad, very bad. Now I have to say Dr. Sako, it's not a problem. But very soon he will destroy himself because he leaves bad people around him. When a president for country make mistake, look what happened for Kenya. They don't fire Minister of Finance for Kenya. Fire it because of corruption. Ma tell you something. When you talk say a document be classified, I did laugh because something was not ready for audit. Audit don't she don't know the amount of money you say it be classified. Any classified thing, they need the even discussion. You need to know. Ma give now the person who declassified Plan B. Secretary Chris, Minister of Communication, or Secretary of Communication for Ambazonia, according to some people. Because for me, I get a completely different approach about the way I look at everything now. And if you hate me for that, but I tell you the fact. Until some person move himself up. And do want to just small advisor of this Secretary Chris after this. Secretary Chris was the first person, the first Ambazonian for come live, can talk about Plan B. He mentioned the word Plan B. And he talk about hurricane. He talk about the amount. He did for live shows. He talked about 3 live shows, if I'm not mistaken. That was very clear. He talked about Plan B and you inject some spirit for we go start finding about Plan B. We go start look about Plan B. So there's nothing classified because Secretary Christian Bidon can talk. Even for Chicago, I talk Chicago people, them Illinois, Chicago. The last time we come out Chicago, we get launched. Secretary Chris talked about Plan B for Chicago, for crowd, for more than 20 people. So what is classified about what your communication officer is talking about it? So the problem here now say, Mommy and Papa them, not be because say, as I hear the other they call nurse or chamber. That is the most. I mean, listen. Picking where they from class 2, it better pass it for reasoning. Because when you talk, it mix, I look at the laugh. Man do audio talk say, oh, we leak that document because the Republic do this, because the councillor with terrorists, because FBI will start finding with and so on and so forth. The first thing I say, FBI need to find man for weapons for America. That's the first thing. FBI get one special thing they do. The major person where they find people. You see, now person that in America, they don't know nothing. Because if he say, we now want to for ground zero, they feel continue for the manipulation. Manipulation. What's happened? The only people that they get when they look into weapons for America, when it comes to illegal transaction for weapons, if at all, Plan B mean a weapon. Now with them, now the National Rifle Association. Now they get the right, the jurisdiction for look into. They need, and they don't, no man of it can always go sign contract. No man for this America. Now you have right to sign any contract. Now you have right to sign any contract. Me, I don't have a fake where I talk about guns, so get the right to defend yourself. All man you do and tap and you put them for a back screen. All man, I can't have the talk. No American government no can tell me terrorist. You know I tell my Ambazonian terrorist because say any time to put some document outside according to why they see the document of a dream, they say not terrorism. Cameroon government consider terrorism. Why? Because they avoid. My turn on thing. They avoid that crucial part for answering that question about money, 100,000. Well, if you see people not talk the money, but when a fund will be assigned to something, not come back and it not come back. I just talk about Plan B. I'm not even call one a stick, sugarcane or whatever. Now them they can't reveal. So how you do not say Plan B now about stick and sugarcane because I don't know, but I don't know say some money go for some Plan B because I not explain them. So money go for some Plan B, and then you can give the details about the program. Then me say the same people there they talk with them, they don't leak you the Plan B. They don't leak them. So I don't know where we we're going through with this kind of people. They are talking about money, 100,000 US dollars, 60,000 way. When I don't take and grant zero, they bleed. Refugees, they cry. And then you come today for come to say, oh, they only come because they want mess up the poll and they arrest you. For your information, all the poll they were called and then most of them call me. They only give me only one request, say, I beg, Jogo for what say, Jogo move for that picture for your wall. I'll go delete the picture out of respect because they tell me saying I'm right. Because that was exposing something that went wrong. And there is nothing wrong in bringing those documents out. When they talk about classified, before audit, you and Nurse you are Uncle B, when I be making noise how some activists be talk say by Shabobga owe 60,000, the one owe this amount. What's that to get those documents? So when now a person I support them, they present document for us, it not be classified. Now when I different man enough for make audio, I know why I make all those audio worry myself una because una be dead after every live show. Una feel fight the truth, but you cannot fight the truth because now is the time for us to open our eyes to know that these people are tricking us to a dead end. And we're not going to take it. We will not see. I will fight and fight till I fight with the last drop of my blood for put this revolution back to standard. We are supposed to be principled people. My brothers and my sisters, the mommy and papa. Imagine say you did for diaspora. You work 2 jobs. You go hectare schedule. Then you take your money. You send your money down for your brother. Say take them, go for anywhere, go for commercial avenue. Go buy me small plot. He take the money, say, brother, I don't buy that plot. Oh. You say, very good, at the time of December. You send again small money, so go buy me sansan. He calls say, brother, I don't trade that sand. Oh. You say, yes, that's very good. Now, what's happen? You go down for December from America or from Europe, from anywhere. Behold, you won't go rich for the, you not see sand, you not see plot, you not see having the balance money. My goodness, you know what that has cost? The next thing, you and they are both not become an enemy. We now become automatic enemies. No way, no day when I talk again. Family, they divide. You're woman, we woman, you're picking away, picking them. Blood brothers don't divide because of money. But that money where you me buy plot, no man not die. They imagine money where 13,000 pounds don't die. 13,000. I be talk say I don't ever talk about my trip to Buea until all the come out. Remember, for the past 2 months they do audios and they caution me. Say, Eric, come on, about my trip to Buea. You know who chopped my trip to Buea. I tell you when I listen. I know a lot. And when I not make a matter talk. Okay, they force me, I say, okay, I will talk after audit. And when I don't give my word in law, I must talk. I say I will talk after audit. So no man, no me now ambassador need blame every time to say why they talk now. So because they asked me to talk. And I stayed quiet for the longest time. I begged them, so now fix this thing. They said, no, get out, who are you? You this. They insulted me all sort of ways. And I said, I said to myself that I will talk when it's appropriate. And now I'm talking. Dr. Sako, Tabenya, una will bring with that money. As for Iringwa, the other one, the way some man go make the very old, you talk about how we will leak classified document. I don't understand. I say the document will not be classified. They use the name classified because they want avoid for talk about the 100,000. Because they talk say money, $100,000 don't disappear. When I agree, but I'm not defending, but I just mess myself up. Iringwa brother, Mr. Ba, we do that other old, you will say, in the meet me shake me hand. Now Iringwa brother, I did for Maryland here. So your sister, they call you, give instruction on how to make audio for attack every tattoo. We know all now, we know all now voice, we know how to decode now. When I sit down for meeting, for do audio, for defend thieves. And I want to say any activist, where they bring any man for a platform for can they defend lies against the people, that activist is a facilitator of genocide. Now a facilitator of genocide. We will not take anybody where they bring any, whether a president or sexual, whoever, for can they defend people that money. Make any man don't show money, come out, apologize, and they will give option. The people that don't chop money where they be accused, meet all ambassadors and they take note. They get 2 options. Number 1, resign, go you in peace, or we'll continue for the go this up and down for social media. We'll force you for resign, then we'll take you for a court for repay that money. We're not there for ground zero. We're not the fear for talk. When the people they need contribute, today they say na scapac, tomorrow they say na this. My turn one thing. The stupidity was seen for these people the way they try to defend Dr. Sako. Now say waiting. Now say they behave like, you know, when accident happen for you, they first so accident happen first so for my house, boom, so my picking for God forbid, something happen for you. Then instead of me and my woman for try for the help picking for go to a hospital, I stand at the tell my woman say, some other accident be happen so last year. So who saw the problem they would have accident for last year? You get for solve the problem now. So my trip to Buea, now a current situation where they don't bury contributors that enthusiasm, not be scapac. We need deny scapac exists. But you must ensure, say, as a matter of fact, you come out for condemn anybody with take money. Not bring my trip to, not bring a scapac for cover my trip to. If they go for exam question, say, simple question, 20 marks for GCE or for our own exam, say, which particular project hindered the contribution of the Amazonian diaspora towards the Amazonian War of Independence from 2016 to 2019? They put A, scapac, B, my trip to Buea. The answer B na B, my trip to Buea. If you put A na fail. That's it. So the answer is simple. Until we get diagnosis for something will happen. So we will not bring all this issue for here. And tell I say the truth. Just accept the truth. Ask and say how we amend them. Because each time I try to defend lies with another conspiracy theory. What did happen? If they like class 2, because he come out class 2, come class 3, then he come out for guy with pencil, start with pen, they make mistake. Instead of cancel them, right, he take it down, he makes some. It's that why he be dirty the book more because now they every day when they dirty Dr. Sakwe image, they want to make few 5, 6, 7 audios and fish on the attack Eric TATAW. I listen those things and conveniently if some man tell me to just listen to one because 99% of audios I need listen up. 99, I don't listen to them. Listen, we'll get too much to do. We'll get intelligence. Until the apple Buea, we don't really know. As it happened, 2 seconds, bam. They should go, we don't really know because we're ears and not the ground. I'm not fit there for the wait for get information. I go to listen to some long audio, except say it be very important. Like the next year by always try to do conspiracy theory. Now point that way Dr. Sako the work with them. So now going forward, we want to talk this one very clearly. Another thing they were saying, we all as a people, we must accept say there is a very serious issue that is going on. And if we as a people want to ensure say we go out there for mobilize our people, we must decide now for kick out lies telling. We must make me all man understand who side we stand. Because without that confidence, contribution of the I don't get Dr. Edmond will call me from Canada. He called me from Canada, he contribute $250. It's not for refugees or for IDPs. Then one of our brother E, he pledged to come. If he say will give $500 for IDPs and refugees, they will give $1,000 for some technical services. We'll do it up. Then Mami for Delaware, we give $100. We already announced. Brother Jude, Eno from France. I want to seize the opportunity for thank you because you are wonderful. You contribute close to $70, 60 something, about $70. So me all man, for the various areas the whole day, we get to understand say no matter what you will do, we just need to organize ourselves into our communities. If they, for example, all man for France, when I want to do some project for Kope Maningoba, when I find Brother Eno, when I say okay, Brother Jude Eno come. Now, naso this thing na money do with it. You take the money, take on a journal, and I say okay, now for Kope Maningoba. Kope Maningoba will write to acknowledgement. Like they put it for Philippines. Put it for Philippines, they say 700 and something, and then 500 and something. We put all together. They give chance say, give this one for refugee, give this one for here, then give this one for Manu County. But Manu County only be held there because if they not unite, because there are 2 Manu counties, if they not unite, let them forget about it. We're going to look for a way to solve the problem with another county. Man, make one want to know. This revolution don't get change. People they get high enthusiasm to contribute because my turn see one good example. We're searching for communication. It come on live again. Can they insist? Say they must give money for ID card and for federal government, for central government. No, it didn't work so. If truly, like this nursing guy talk say, oh, Dr. Sako can stop for take money because it introduce local by local. That's a big lie. Dr. Sako just take local by local because option not be there for government. Because people not be there for give money again for government. Because the highest point they resist the contribution for money for local level. Now the IG, because IG say they must give money for the central. I say no, they not give money for central government. Mean money go for counties. So today nobody guy talk saying that IG want and mean money go for counties. And not be IG. A case in point at the ID card. IG the one I mean they go pay money for ID card. Now for who side for IG. They claim say no, don't go Buea before they'll start doing according to the counties. So you want contribution for counties, but you want ID card now for good now for central government. Now what's kind of system on the builder? And then different they support that kind of ideas. We get for agree. Listen, I respect all money contribution, but as we stand in the gap for the truth, we must continuously speak the truth. Going forward, I'll show you one thing. Will be very dangerous for the revolution. I want to come on and know one thing. Me as a person, I don't get any issue with anybody, but I see something where it be very bad. We'll get for discourager. Because if we not do them, then we are done. Now, let me say this. I'll pull out this picture. Very important. Okay. Now, this is what happened. And they draw my attention from very far, from Alaska, where they draw my attention. Okay, well, AIP, he go visit some man of God, where they call and say Dr. Prophet B.S. Cheza. He's seemingly na Zimbabwe. No, so he visit this man of God. Now, the picture this. I'll try to reduce the resolution. Okay, so our AIP, Dr. Sako, he visit this man of God. I think say we'll not see and but I don't just call the name. So wait will interest me and say this man of God write down for a Facebook page. This is very bad. And as I used to condemn Dr. Cho, where this on thing not look straight, I not be select because I will fear someone will say maybe I get problem with Dr. Sako. Okay, Dr. Sako, go visit this man of God. Now he write, the man of God write. He write then for the last line. The man of God say, His Excellency had other diplomatic engagements with the U.S. President Donald Trump. Listen, with the U.S. President Donald Trump, U.S. senators and governors of different states. Okay, this is it. My turn on one thing, brothers. I'm not against Norman. I'm not against Norman. See, when you any play for Facebook, when you put Trump in name, Donald Trump for Facebook, it is signal, maybe for FBI or somewhere. They know say some man don't type Trump in name for social media. Most often, they know. And so what AIP, if he go talk say he don't meet up Trump, he get diplomatic engagement with the US President Donald Trump. I hope say not true. And if not true, my turn why I seen a lie. Why I see Dr. Sako the lie. Because wait happen. If you go meet up Donald Trump, you before you want to come up for White House or any place and meet up that picture there for social media, Trump will post them. Any senator where you go there in your capacity like Amazonian president, he will post them. Or as an organization. Michelle and the rest of the people don't go Congress, they know. If you meet up a senator, congressman, or whatsoever, now they defect Twitter, say if everyone come on that office, you want reach your house, don't send you a link. Because they need the fear for sure you see they do with some person. We not get our own president. It go try, you know what it do I mean? It means that all people don't do where America get for support will be almost damaged. Because Donald Trump will see this post. And they go ask himself, say, which time we meet up this man when they call Dr. Sako? That's a big question. So anything with the Siam, with America with the Siam, Trump will look at it as a clown. This is it here. Now the picture this. Go any man where you finish, go type Dr. Prophet B.S. Chiza. Chiza na C-H-I-Z-A. A day for day. It's so bad. And I feel say, oh, see the kind of people not talk. So that means they continue for they make these mistakes. Why Dr. Sako they do so? Because he want impression. He want impression and say, oh, and you see his story is on crime all over Facebook. They post them everywhere. When a lie. When a lie. Is it the right thing to do? And they ask them, I beg not be personal problem. When Dr. Trump used to do things away, they lies they go to place. Remember, wait till I be doing when they be lies they go for UN. When a lie. When AG be lie. We make sure say we deal with them, we show all the proofs. We not be clap. Why we not one clap now? Because they took to be so bitter for swallow. That's the question. How our own president go lie say meet up American president? Listen, except me they not go edit them. I did read an 90, so I don't screenshot them say His Excellency, because they've been quite for and say the president of the Federal Republic of Amazonia. He's not. He's acting. He's not. Point number one. Now, His Excellency had other diplomatic engagement with the U.S. President Donald Trump, U.S. senators, and governors of different states. See, now Dr. Sako this, he meet up the man, now in this so, Mashram, and the prophet this. You understand? That's the truth in that. That's it. And they write all these things about the U.S. president, the last paragraph. Matter on one thing. Okay, for example, one of our Amazonian brother, he meet up with the prime minister for Guyana and a woman. Ma bring the picture Musiam. Because any man will meet up with these people there, he do it. I mean, it be very easy. We're not going to take this name for granted because all your stage will not believe no man may destroy the revolution for no reason. Man, pull her out. Show now. When you meet up, it is very easy. That one is on two-way. Oh, they talk say, why not? Okay, now in this. Okay, you get Prime Minister and wife of Guyana meeting in Port of Spain, capital of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. David Makongo. Now in that. Picture the day. Now in that. You see him. How you do go meet up Donald Trump? You know, take that picture, put on Facebook, like Republic shake. Because If you don't really announce them, say you get engagement with Donald Trump, there'll not be any secret again because it's there for Facebook. Because tomorrow they'll capture in a secret diplomacy. What is secret about something where you not be announced Donald Trump, meeting with Donald Trump on a Facebook page, meeting with senators, and the pictures not out there. So tomorrow you'll say, now wait that na secret diplomacy. Oh my goodness. I like when Chopper to say stop the hatred, Eric. That is exactly what the true our people used to tell me. And mean that when I start hearing that one, it means I don't succeed. If I start hearing, it means I don't succeed when they start using the word hatred, because they don't move from tribalism to confusion, now to hatred. When I start hearing all these adjectives, it means I go on the right path. So when I not be hatred, bro. We'll be honest. Imagine say I go talk say I just met the governor of Maryland when I lie. They will read that thing. Okay, I won't publish this. Me, Dr. Sako, give me interview. I won't publish on National Telegraph. Say Ambazonian president don't meet up Donald Trump. Now the same lie that way Tapang will lie about Bala. Say Bala get for see Donald Trump. Now anything we don't start doing now. And I be there Tapang say you're my brother, stop this, and he stop. So we'll not fit continue for the golden way. We're not the only way that say when pastor preach about fornication, you glad because it not concern you. They will preach about armed robbery, you vex. So where are we going to? That's the question. Where are we? This is the time to speak the honest truth to these people. We'll not forget a man who concerns our acting president. If he do the kind of fake propaganda, when I look and say, be right. What is really the problem? That's the question. God is really watching me, my brother. God is watching me as I'm speaking the truth. The same truth I spoke about Dr. Cho. Today people have seen it. So don't go back and expose them. What you want to do? Man, when I see some things, you know what it means that Donald Trump, you mentioned Trump in name for something like that. America, they take note. Nothing, not the way if you talk again with Trump here. The one particular picture, so the lie with Dr. Sako like it be capable for destroying the revolution. Because the complaint say Dr. Sako no meet up senators. Okay, when I go look budget for my trip to Buea, when I look the account, $4,000 for diplomacy. You won't go to which office for Senate. Because if they be take even at 100,000 for that money, put them for inside senators. If you don't go far with Paso, if you don't go far Paso. So at the end of the day, we get to understand, say, this thing not be something we will take a joke. Now, person this, we meet up with the Prime Minister for Guyana, your wife. They snap, they talk diplomacy. So at the end of the day, we only make noise, say, stay quiet, do this, don't do that. That's fine, because it be so easy for make all those utterances. But one thing remains very clear, say, you must talk true. Now, the other thing I want to talk for here, now, it be very easy. When some people say I cover up Dr. Sako, I not ever cover up Dr. Sako. I just talk now because now the right time is to talk. I know if you go do the kind of mistake with other activists, they go do it to say, oh, Bob Garby take 60,000, we not take them. I need my facts before I talk. Now, why that one they talk, they only make audio crush me. They'll say, oh, the key, the revolution. Whereas they know say, I they fix them. So the only way they get for cry, now the same way the other people they cry, say you are destroying the revolution, too much hate. Now, revolution be pacified. We must pacify the revolution. The revolution must be pacified. I not be jealousy no man because I don't meet up the highest number of congressmen and senators for the America than any other ambassador, and that's a fact. The pictures are out there. Any other one don't meet up. I don't meet up ambassadors, so I not be jealousy people that they go talk fake. That is a fact. I not hate no man. Any day we were acting president will come back away from this cabal. This I'm not telling one thing. Second account for my trip to Buea. If I did look cancel, I just laugh. Any day, and they will put her outside the account where I ring Guadiola. More not to say be classified. Any IG person where they support this Irene Guada cabal, where no say he get the strength and the voice of put them. If they like, I will put account for Asaway, it will take that Irene Guada down for once and for all, because I did look at so I did she don't and I push me to the wall. Because they never contribute money for refugees and contribute all kind of money, give people them what happen when I take the money chop them. And when I expect say me can she don't quiet. Money look. The way forward is simple. The way forward be very easy. Number one, not contribute no your money for IG. That's the first thing. No money, not give no money for IG. Recalibrate your counties. Give money only for your counties. No man will oppose ID card. Another oppose ID card. Even Mark Barrett be talk against him, but he can correct for a show. Say yes, better move for counties because all would make mistakes. So man talk until we overreact. They can reason now. Now why I can't say no? We not take money give government. We will first and foremost take money give them for counties. We will not give no money for government because the government not take money chop. Ask Irene what the money they go take for various states. You know, they don't take money for states and way. They know that time not be used to travel Tabanyang. They take the money. But mass this is opportunity for make Tabanyang Gradomi know one thing. Say he must go for that audit. When I talk support, they need listen, find the cancer support me. I get problem from Manu County and all those people, they come and make noise, say, why you go call them? And I say, that man will go audit. Now must. That audit be made of 13 representatives from 13 counties. Fine brain, doctors and professors, them. Go there, go give a recommendation. If mistake they talk, say, can't talk about policy, you go for the things you don't like them. Now so. We must all agree, say, Tabenyan too don't do mistake for not go for audit. And he must submit to that audit. It be very important. He must submit. But why would you talk about Tabenyan submitting to the audit? Me people, the way they chop money to me, no can and say, oh, where is Tabenyan? No, it's not Tabenyan alone. All on a day for the mafia. And this one is the most crucial thing where I must stamp out. And I make sure that they talk auditing every day because I want to make sure say me no man no give $1 more for that IG. All man contribute for a county. ID card, if you know if you go contribute, do your ID card for your county, keep your money for yourself. Dash some pikimi chop. I dey connect with the people there for ground zero, forget that pikimi they show on television where it shows they get some difficulties. When I get the details, I go put them out there for people for help them picking. We not fit get money for refugees of the I mean, when I think now waiting. When I really think now waiting, I want to tell and ask when I say any man with can complain for the talk what they talk. Think for yourself, say, put they take money, 811 times it disappear. John the girl want to go bring paper, say illegal activists, and the activists say, I had this long ago. Is that not classified? When I can't talk before I go bring fake things, money will be meant for picking them, for use them, for do things and for ground zero when I take the money chop. Is correct? That's the question I'm asking. So we are going to continuously fight till the end. The way forward is that thieves have to be kicked out, and this is the fundamental I'm doing. Once we clear this stage, we are going to Buea right away. We'll not go Buea, we'll get put them. Because they, okay, take for example, with some money, they 70-something thousand, they raise about Berlin. Where is the money from Berlin? If they want to talk, say, oh, even forget my trip to Buea. They announce for year, for my live show, say they raise 70-something thousand. They can't claim in our pledges. Why they go announce pledge? Because the announce will make the occasion big, but now the money not they wait till it happen. That's the question. Only Berlin alone was $70-something thousand. It disappeared. You people get counties, whether 1,000 or 2,000. Yet you people run, you go back to counties and you're asking for money. And today you want people to contribute to ID card. No, we will not have any ID card. No ID card contribution to the IG. All ID cards should be done down there to the counties. Before I continue, something happened in Konengi that all of you saw. And like anybody who is objective, we want to make sure that these things don't repeat itself. Our sector of communication saw a very wonderful protest. The protest was good, beautiful. All the prisoners were protesting together. What happened? The secretary came and said Konengi is divided into two. And he referred to the so-called leadership. Attack on the leadership must stop. And so people came and they are defending Secretary Chris. When I made that small video saying that he's attacking the leadership, Patasan, Sisiku, and the rest, they said no, he was referring to Mancho. Let me tell you why he was not referring to Mancho. There is only one group of persons called leadership in jail, and that is Sisiku and the Naira 10. Sisiku and the 9 other, that is the leadership in jail. That this Mancho BC is referring to as the Coffin Revolution, the leader of the Coffin Revolution, not leadership in jail. Those are distinctions. And remember that some of the IT surrogate had written, all of them, most of them wrote that Siseko is the one who is initiating the school resumption. I have the screenshots. So Secretary was only endorsing it and making it to look as though it was the leadership in jail that was trying to call for school resumption, which is not the case. And when nothing come out for condemn this attack on leadership, but if the man point out and I start blaming the person, is correct? And I start blaming the person. I ask the question. Then Konengi don't come out. All were fighters for Konengi. All were compatriots. They come out as a team. They strike. Our own communication officer, instead of use national TV for talk away, that was wonderful. Despite the fact that they disagreed in terms of school resumption, but they are united in the spirit of the revolution. They are united in making sure that they get independence. They are united in going to Buea. That was what Secretary Chris was supposed to be preaching online. What did he do? He said they are divided. The leadership, he was only looking for a way to preach division. And when I can condemn and I say no, why he can't talk about them? When I look pro cause, non cause and effect. Why when our own sexual communication can't preach? Imagine say United Nations will watch that television. US government they watch them. Then they talk about the fact say Konengi, ambassador of Konengi, they be divided. So they tell us we South Sudan. But I don't see nothing wrong in that. Why you not downplay the small unit, small disunity in terms of school resumption, and then you overplay the maximum unity when I the protest we put the same. But as usual, because the cost is equal in him, you seize the opportunity for make sure say meet another discussion come inside. That is not how we're going to operate. That is not how we're going to operate. We not going to accept. Say that was a mistake. It was a fundamental communication error from the part of our communication officer. If we want make sure say meeting go, we not going to start point those basic mistakes that they key revolution. It's so bad. Say, and then what did they do? They move forward now for call person for Konengi. Make the organized video. Just initiate something that talk against parents, Manchu BC, and then they call Mark Barrett and him. I say no, my name they be shortly say me they call and that prison and they say no, this man is fine problem. They only mix because they want to get something out of it. Brothers and sisters, I want to make this show very brief. I think I've spoken a lot, and I want to say that Plan B isn't classified. I've named all those things here, and there's one crucial way that all of us must know. We must say this and say it very clearly. Somebody has written something very important that I am obliged to answer. He said Ayok is history. That's good, that's for you. But the prisoners showed us yesterday who is Sisiko. And we all, for me, Ayok Tabe cannot go from jail. But it remains one thing clean and clear, that he is the natural president of Ambazonia. Look at your profile. Those of you who are commenting negatively. You are 10. You are 10 of you. Those of you who are saying Eric Tato this, Ayok this, 10 of you. The rest, 99.99% of the commentators here, they are telling you the facts. There are 10 of you. There are 10 of you. So we all must make sure that we stand by the truth. These people have eaten money meant for refugees. And one way that we can go that I've proposed is that the Restoration Council should be dissolved, because we don't know who is representing who in the Restoration Council. We should reconstitute ourselves into the Revolutionary Council, where all the group leaders, the frontline leaders, will come into one council and they'll be represented by the people of Southern Cameroon, their various counties. All of us must come out as a people. Listen, if you like, you call the prisoners in Konengi, ask them to do an audio against Eric Tato. I will help you and play it here and then analyze it. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we need now, we need a revolutionary council that Honorable Wiba has proposed. Wiba is not my countryman. I don't care about whether Wiba is who left or right. What is important is the fact that Wiba has a lot to offer. So we all should align behind the ideology of Revolutionary Council. We should dissolve the Restoration Council and go back ground roots. Go back and give the revolution to the people. We must look at it, because Wiba is talking about being anti-political. There is no need for politics in a revolution. We all must ensure, say, we'll go back for the level. Some people, they say, oh, Wiba still there for parliament. Now, even the advantage that will get them, because as parliamentarian, if he open all doors and for the world, so now instead use some good thing for make conspiracy theories. So we'll go back to the principle of Honorable Wiba. That is the best proposal that I think. And using this platform, I think I empower that. We have a leadership in jail that's going to be part of the Restoration Council. Keep your groups, but the Restoration Council is the best. Keep your groups, but the Restoration Council is the best. Mark Anthony, Messenger, all of you, we know all of you, the fake profiles that are defending thieves and criminals. But we must stay focused, because I don't want to block people. I want people to stay so that you come and take the truth and you go and analyze it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we propose the Restoration Council, and we think that it is the best thing, the Revolutionary Council of Honorable Wiba. We think that the best thing that all leaders should align. We have a natural leadership in jail, and that is a fact. That one nobody can change. The Prof. Konengi have already acknowledged that. So we do not need people who are stealing money. That is all we need to do now. We need to kick out politicians. Even my brother Joshua Carr said it, because he has looked around after my presentations. He listened and he looked and he said, no, Chulo, not need the leaders. Because they don't chop money. When they chop money, you can't talk. They can't say document be classified. I don't explain for you. There is nothing classified, because such a crisis said we don't can mention it. I don't get no interest now. Whether we look at the principle they work at the time, we get the leadership in jail, and we'll be clear, say that leadership be unchangeable. The Naira 10, they be unchangeable. We respect them. We stand in the gap for them, and we condemn any leader they out there, they do propaganda. God bless you all. keep the spirit. We'll continuously announce live shows, more powerful one, and there is no way we are going to go without kicking out these people. All are full. I want to thank you people very much for not knowing the difference between a federalist and an independentist. What happened is this. Eric TATAW is the one activist and Southern Cameroonian that has proven beyond reasonable doubt to be an authentic independentist. That is not to say you are not, but speak for yourself. I can speak for myself. I can swear for myself that my commitment for independence is unchanging, is undying, and everybody knows that for a fact. So thank you very much. God bless you, and keep on praying for all the prisoners. Keep on praying for those in the prisons in Buea, Bamenda, Douala, all our prisoners in Edea, everywhere, as a matter of fact. After this, you're going to give me a call. I'll give you a few documents that you will need to look, and then you put them out there for the good of the revolution. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Keep speaking the truth, and let nobody challenge the truth, and you stay quiet. You can be hated for speaking the truth, but tomorrow, everybody is going to know that the truth is the truth. Thank you, and God bless you, and stay pleased. Thank you so much.